there's a lot of confusing messages.
Yeah.
Can you hit the Andrew Tate thing at all? I don't know how much you've gone into it. I don't really know anything about him.
You know what?
I feel very...
I thought that you were like a huge Andrew Tate fan.
No, not at all.
You struck me as
I know,
that.
I know.
Wow.
Here's the thing. My son said to me, Dad, I don't know how to feel about Andrew Tate. I think I kind of like him. And I'm like, son, I don't know anything about him, but I'm going to figure this one out because I'm not sure that should be. And that's where young men are going.
Yeah.
And it seems to me to be dangerous.
Yeah.
But I don't really know.
Yeah.
I haven't done any work on that.
I did the one thing where it's like you're going through Twitter and someone posts, you keep seeing his name.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people posting about him. I don't know. I've never even heard of the guy. And then I see this one thing. If you think Andrew Tate is a real conservative, then click on this. And I clicked on it. And it was a video of him saying the worst things possible for about 10 straight minutes. And I was like, and seemingly physically abusing a bunch of women. And I was like, are there actually conservatives who think this guy is a good guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
I think there are young men because we
Do
have
they not see this stuff? Or is
I don't know. We have made men so wimpy. This is from zero homework. Okay, so this could be proven wrong 6 ways to Sunday in about 10 minutes by
Don't
somebody.
worry, I'll check you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
but so I'm just saying this is just me shooting from my hip. Kids, men, boys have become wearing skirts. And it's totally fine. And you want it. It's bad to be a man. And there's no tough men and everything else. I think he is the overreaction, the pendulum swinging so far the other way that young people are looking at him and going, it's time for men to be men. But that's not what men are. That's not what a good man is.
No.
You know what I mean?
I had horrible pain in my hands. I had a hard time moving them. I could barely work with them. I couldn't write or type or anything. I tried everything. Then I found Relief Factor. Relief Factor is a 100% drug-free supplement developed by doctors, and it's safe to take daily. It made a real impact for me and so many others. Try their 3-week quick start now, $19.95 at relieffactor.com.
And so, I could be wrong. Is that
I
close to what you think is going on?
That's part of it. That's certainly why people defend him. And I've listened to things he said. Of course, he says things that we would agree with about feminism, about the emasculation of men and how men need to be providers. They need to be tough. They need to take care of women. But at the same time, he is a self-proclaimed pimp who has prostituted young girls on video talking about his academy. It's an online academy where he has trained other men to pimp out women online. And so that was how he made his money.
That sounds like Hollywood.
Yeah, PhD course, pimp and hose course or whatever is what he called it. And he is on tape beating women with a belt and threatening them. And so he might say he's different now, but I don't know how anyone could say he's redeemed because he became a Muslim, which is basically just a religious justification for oppressing women. And he still says this same thing.
What a brave statement you just made. I'm off the hook for my earlier statement.
I overshadowed it.
Did you hear what Allie Beth said after I said that?
I mean, it's just not surprising that he didn't become, say, Christian or something like that. So that's who Andrew Tate is. I would say that no young man should follow him. Do we need strong male leadership and examples for men? Yes. Andrew Tate is not that.
And that's going back to this whole thing, Christ is King. It's the same thing. You'll see, and this is what Satan does. He'll take a little bit of truth and then mix it in with a whole bunch of lies and pervert everything. And that's what's happening with these things.
Yeah.
Is you'll see the truth of, you know what? Men should be strong. And then you look at it like, Stu, I haven't seen this video where he's beating women. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a strong man.
Yeah.
That seems like a bully and the exact opposite of what I think a man is.
And allegedly when we say women, it's underage girls.
That is the allegation that we're talking about 14 and 15-year-old girls in some cases.
I don't understand how.
Okay.
I saw DeSantis' reaction to it in Florida, and it seemed completely appropriate.
It seemed proportionate. Now, there are some issues about whether or not, as American citizens, they should be here or not. But I do think it is wrong to spend any political capital by the Trump campaign on the Tate brothers.
Okay. Hang on just a second, Allie Beth, because she's the host, in case you don't know, I'm sure you do, of Relatable on Blaze TV. She is, who was the lefty magazine? Was it the New Yorker or Atlantic, right? They claimed that you were... The
new Phyllis Schlafly,
yeah.
which that is an honor. That is.
No,
I have not filled those shoes, but... Yes.
That was a great article, though.
It actually was kind of fair.
Yeah. I assumed it was going to be some hit piece, but it was actually, I thought, very positive.
They might have meant it as a hit piece.
Right, yeah.
But normal people read
probably
it and go,
did.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, absolutely.
I took it as a compliment.
So last year, you had like 1 billion women from everywhere show up here in the Dallas area on your Share the Arrows event.
Yes.
I unfortunately was out of town because I was ready to put on my skirt and go. There were like 4 guys there, but it was an amazing event.
Thank you.
And you're doing it again when?
Yes, October 11th outside of Dallas, Texas. And we have an actual arena this time. And we are super excited about it. We are announcing our speaker lineup next week. And I just hope, by the grace of God, it's another really supernaturally powerful event.
It will be. It will be.
My wife went to it. Lisa went to this and absolutely loved it. Had a great time. Brought I don't know 7 or 8 of her friends. They loved it. They want to go to the next one. They spoke about it for weeks afterward.
Well, that means a lot.
Yeah,
thank you.
You did a great job with it, and I think you affected a lot of people.
Well, I mean, Blaze TV also just helped me pull it off. Everyone here, I wish I could list them all by name, but it wouldn't have happened without them. Truly. So.
Well, maybe we can get one of the Tate brothers on October 11th to go beat his crowd could go beat your crowd up.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That sounds
not a good
perfect.
idea. No, okay.
Wow.
Wow, thank you, Glenn, for that idea. Anyway, how do you get tickets?
ShareTheArrows.com. People can find out all about it. If you've got any questions, go there. That's where you can get tickets. Bring your small group. Bring your mother-in-law, sister-in-law, sister's friends. Everyone, as long as they are a woman. They have to be an actual woman to be there, though. Glenn can't just grow out his hair and attend. Sorry.
I can't even grow out
He loves Broadway. Does that help? I mean, he's a huge fan.
I'm practically 100% chick.
So you're non-binary.
Yeah, well, no.
Is what you're saying. No. Okay.
Anyway, so what are the topics this year? I mean, you can't tell the speakers, but can you tell the topics?
Yes. So Share the Arrows is a call to action. When your fellow believer is getting lambasted or rejected or bullied or whatever for standing up for what God says is good, right, and true, rather than saying, I'm glad that's not happening to me, you stand up and you say, okay, enemy, whatever arrows you're throwing toward her, I'll take them too. And that really can turn things around. I've watched that happen over and over again. There was one attendee who sent me a message last year and said, I walked out of Share the Arrows with 0 fear of man. And that's what I want every mom, every young woman, every grandma to walk out of Share the Arrows feeling. And so we're going to hit on really controversial topics. We're going to talk about, the typical gender, abortion, all of that, but motherhood, apologetics, the new age, reproductive technology, all the stuff that women don't tend to hear at women's conferences. We're going to hear that from a Christian perspective.
That is great. Thank you. Allie. You're just
well, thanks,
a
Glenn.
gem. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Allie Beth Stuckey, you can find her on Blaze TV. She's the host of Relatable. Look for the podcast wherever you get your podcast. ShareTheArrows.com. Again, it's happening October 11th in Dallas, Texas. October 11th. You can get your tickets and find out all the information at ShareTheArrows.com.